Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, good evening.
All participants are muted. The recording has started.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Freedom Call. Good evening. Let's give everybody a few minutes to join us on Facebook Live. We're streaming this live. Thank you, Mr. Abram. I'm doing the usual running, trying to do everything I can in the time we have. And, of course, we're running behind. I'm getting myself ready for this call. I really didn't have any idea what I wanted to talk about and still don't. So when I say tie best wide open, it means I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to try to be brief. And so I do a little prayer session to say, okay, what should I talk about today and what do you want to discuss? And so at the end of this prayer, I came up with my little topic for discussion because I believe we're at an exciting place in Karatbars right now. So many people are joining us from around the world. I mean, all types of people, all types of backgrounds, all types of credibility. I mean, it is amazing to me what's going on right now. And so that's why I'm emphasizing so much about we got to grow the team. I'm not talking about grow the numbers. The numbers are happening. I'm talking about when I say we got to grow as individuals, as people, as leaders. That's what we got to grow the most. Okay, in order to manage, in order to drive this thing to 1 million people, to 2 million people, that's why our growth has to take place. That's what we got the people right now. Okay, as the scripture said, if one can put 1,000 flight, two can put 10,000. Well, what can 50,000 people do? See, so to me, there's 1 million people plus 2 million people already in Wealth Builders Worldwide because we already got 50,000 people here. So if one can put 1,000 flight, two can put 10,000. What can 50,000 already here do? So it's obvious we got it. It's just now just a matter of time and effort. Now, the amount of time and effort we put towards it is what's going to make it happen faster. It's what's going to explode this company to a historic level that people cannot imagine or believe. They said, I can't believe they got this done. I mean, it's hard enough for people to believe what's going on right now. Okay? What's going on right now. And one of the challenges we have in believing what's going on right now is because they got this history. They have this networking history. If anybody's over 45 or 50 years old, they have some type of network history. If they didn't get involved in networking the last 30 years themselves, they know dozens of people who said, this is it. This is the thing I'm going to do. This thing going to make me rich. It's going to make my family rich. And they see them run for 3 months or 6 months or maybe 3-4 years. They finally see them just give up the dream. They just give up. They said, well, I gave my best shot. And because they saw their friend give what they think is the best shot, they said, see, I told you, that networking thing don't work. That networking thing is not for real. But the fact of the matter is, it's very real. It's so real that it blows my mind how people cannot see how real it is. When you have an industry that's done $200 billion a year in business, on the average, for the last 15, 20 years, and people still wondering if this works or if it's legal. That's not even sane, folks, to have that question mark. But besides that, so we have to overcome that. We have to help people overcome themselves, overcome their history, overcome that garbage. Okay, those are our biggest challenges because Karatbars is not on trial here. I say this probably a dozen times a day to folks. They call me and say, well, I got to do my research. I got to do my homework. I got to do my research. I got to do my homework. For what? I say, you think you're about to discover something that 600,000 people who signed up before you have not already discovered? You think you're going to discover something, Mr. Harold Sykes, who put millions of dollars on the table to launch this company, who's been the CEO and founder of Karatbars International for the last 8 years? You're going to discover something he doesn't know? And he has way more invested than you're about to invest in the programs. I shouldn't say you're about to spend getting started right now because we use the word investment. Okay? Please. Okay, but we got intelligent people who can't see this. I don't have an explanation for that, folks. I suggest, like Jim Rohn says, don't take that class. In order to build this business, I'm telling you, in order to build any entrepreneur business, it takes a certain degree of faith. What people lack is not information, not details, not knowledge of how it works, not details on a compensation plan. What they lack in most cases is faith, is the ability to step into the unknown and say, I'm going for it. That's what's standing between most people and financial independence their whole life is, do they have the ability to step out their own faith and risk? I believe the greatest risk is no risk at all, to live your life trying to avoid risk. And then all of a sudden you wake up at 65, 70 years old and say, what have I done? I had this precious gift called life. And I played it safe the entire 50, 60, 70 years. So every time they survey someone who's on the declining days of their life, the declining years of their life, they look back and they say, I wish I had taken more chances. I wish I had tried more things. I wish I had been more adventurous, because you got this one shot to do those things. You got this shot to go out there and climb that mountain or go skiing or do that thing that you might be afraid of, to overcome that fear. And most people spend their whole life trying to avoid risk. I got a secure job, so they avoid risk because they think it's a secure job, and that's an illusion. Avoiding risk is an illusion. Now, that's the truth. Okay? You don't avoid risk. You stick your head in the sand until risk finds you. You say, I'm gonna play it safe for this good job I got. Now, anybody walk around today in this economy, in this world, somebody got a good job, they're insane. It's a good job until they no longer need you. Your security, folks, is not in the job. Your security is not in your degrees. Your security is not in your longevity. Your security is in your ability to learn, to change, and to adapt. That's the only true security any of us have. And how do we help people develop that true security? By teaching them to become entrepreneurs, by teaching them how to survive in this jungle called free enterprise. Because once you get the confidence to know that you can survive without a boss, man, you become a whole new person. You develop a whole new level of confidence that people can't imagine. Why is the person so confident? Why, when people call me and say, Tyrone, how's it going? Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. How do you feel? I'm outstanding. Okay? That's not just a platitude. That's the way I feel. I feel confident about what I'm doing. I feel confident about Karatbars. I'm a 100% believer in Karatbars. But I believe even more in myself to survive Karatbars, to survive anything that life has to offer, because I'm 63 years old and I have proven and learned that I can survive what life can throw my way. That comes from being out there trying things and realize that failure is not final. No matter what, failure is not final. Failure is not a death sentence. Failure is an experience. That's all it is. And the more experience you have with failure, the more you succeed. Most people who created tremendous success will tell you they failed many times. They've had many projects that didn't work out. They've tried many things that didn't go their way. But they said, well, let me try something else. Try something else. And what the public wants to hear about, what the magazines write about, is their successes, but very little, very seldom, they talk about their failures. They minimize their failures. They don't talk about that. They talk about their successes. Well, we're on a bullet train. You're on a bullet train to success. Success is at an unprecedented rate and unusual magnitude. That's what we're on right now with Karatbars International. And I want you to understand that we do not have time right now to be dragging people, to be convincing people. If they can't see this thing, the best thing you can do for your businessman is to say, next person, next person, next person, next person. That's why I'm spending so much time talking about attitude, folks. I'm talking about attitude because this business is about having that attitude thing. It's not about the X's and the O's. It's great you understand those things. But as Miss Rising Ranger say, all you got to do is keep doing. We say, what? Save a lot of gold, get a lot of coin, tell a lot of people, and you're going to make money. I'm on the phone with a guy today, and I told him all the stuff I could tell him. And right away, this person's been in business for 3-4 years. Well, Tyrone, I don't feel like building a downline. I said, you are not listening. That's your biggest. Do you understand, folks, that here's a program there. This is the only thing I've seen in 35 years where you don't have to build a downline in order to become a multi-millionaire? Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay? Because of the Karat Bank coin, because of our entree into the cryptocurrency space in February, Mr. Harold Sykes put every single person on this call in a position to become a multi-millionaire and never build a downline, never build a team, Now, those of who are student enough, say, man, I'm building a team anyway because I like being paid 5 times a month. I like that money coming, that residual coming in month after month after month after month after month. But the fact of the matter is you can enroll in Karatbars and accumulate you $1 million+ coin. 2 million+ coins. Sit back and watch that coin go to $1 coin, $2 coin. You're buying there at a penny. And watch that coin go to $1, $2, $3, and find yourself with $3, $4, $5 million, and you set for the rest of your life, and that's all you did was acquire the coin. Okay? And no matter how much coin you have right now, folks, you don't have enough. This guy said, well, but when I got acquired the coin, how are they going to pay commission on the coin? I said, you don't get it. They don't pay commissions on the coin. The coin is an asset in itself. It appreciates in value. And then you bought the coin for 2 pennies. And 2 years from now, you sell the coin for $10. It's not commissions. You just sold a product you bought for $2 for $10. I said, that's what you don't see. Everybody should be acquiring all the coin you get. I told the Gemini, I said, look, if it wasn't the fact that I got a wife and 2 kids that I'm responsible for, I think I'd sell everything I own. They said, what? I'd sell everything I own. I'd sell everything I own. Everything, every DVD, book, every house, everything. I'd be buying this coin. That's how much I believe. Where's your belief level? Where's your belief? Or you just hope it'll be okay? No, I got 100% belief in what Mr. Harold Sykes says. 100% belief because I've been in Karatbars for 5 years, and this man has done everything, single thing he says he's going to do. Everything, not some things, everything. And we says by July 4th, every single Karat Bank coin, KBC coin, is going to be backed up by 40 cents a gold. I'm done. Okay? I'm getting coin every single chance I get. I got so much coin right now, I'm scared to tell people how much coin I got. And I keep getting coin. Okay? If you right now haven't got you a 3K or a 5K or 8K or 15,000K multi-pack, you don't understand what we're doing. If you're sitting scared because you got $100,000 or $200,000 your 401k and you scared because they're going to penalize you, you scared. Scared, fear. It's people's biggest thing, how they miss. I mean, they scared. I had a person a couple weeks ago say, man, if I take that money out of my 401k, they're going to charge me a penalty. I said, you just lost $70,000 when the Dow dropped 2,000 points. Isn't that a penalty? Well, that's just the market. No, that's a penalty. Okay? Because that $70,000 could have bought you a whole lot of coin. Millions of coin. And in 9 months from now. I mean, you understand what we got our hands on now. You take 15 grand and get that 15 grand multi-combo pack. And you're talking about in 9 months, that pack being worth $240,000. And that's conservative, folks. Because we're not even talking about the KCB coin that came in the package. We're not talking about what if the coin goes up to $1, $2. That means it's going to be worth more than that. We're just saying that Mr. Harold Sykes is on video. Worldwide video saying, I guarantee you as the CEO and founder of Karatbars, that coin's going to be backed by a gram of gold, every single coin in the marketplace. And how does he guarantee that? Because he owns the mine, okay, that's extracting the gold from the land. Why it's going to take to July the 4th? Because by then we'll have extracted enough gold from the land to back out every Karat Bank coin in the marketplace with 40 cents of gold. And you wondering if it's real? You wonder, should you get you a pack? Should you get a 3K pack? I have never in my lifetime requested people go borrow money, get money, sell the furniture, sell the couch, sell the bedroom, sell the used car, sell the lawnmower. Do it. Stop going to the movie. Stop eating out. Do whatever you get all the coin you can. I've never done it. 35. I've never required or asked people. I said or suggested, because we can't make nobody do anything in Karatbars. I've never suggested people do that. Here, I'm gonna tell you right now. I suggest you do it. Okay? I'd rather live a life of saying, that didn't work out, than look up 12 months from now and say, I wish I could have, should have. I don't want to sing Lou Rawls' song. I wish I could have, should have, would have. That's what folks always say. I wish I could have, would have, should have. But it's always too late. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Get coin by any means necessary. Get all the coin you can. Log into your Karatbars KG, Karatbars.sg site and get all the coin you can. Liquidate what you can. Get that coin. This may be your once-in-a-lifetime shot to change your life. And you understand something? I'm not saying that for I'm telling you. I'm not saying that for me. I got coin. I had to call a buddy that said, man, look, I'm not trying to convince you to go get this coin for me. Okay, if you could do the math and do the commissions I make when you go out and buy a 15K pack, you go, it can't be that what's driving them. What's driving me is I want to see people succeed. And this is the best shot I've ever seen in my lifetime for the average person to succeed. Ever. This is it. Out of all things I've done, I mean, I believe they can make, look, I've made money on almost every networking program I've ever done in the last 30 plus years before Karatbars came along. So I know you can make money. I know the programs work. I know that. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what your mama say, your sister say, your cousin say, anybody say. I don't care what some broke person say to you about networking. Look, networking works, period. Or it wouldn't be here some 60, 70 years later. Madam C.J. Walker made the first black millionaire in America, made her money through what? Networking. Okay, please. It's already been proven. The original networker hailed from Galilee, sponsored 12, one quit, evangelized the whole world, and everybody's still not in. People wonder if networking works. Networking worked with word of mouth before radio, television, technology. He went out and told 12 people. Just 12. He only sponsored 12. Preached for 3 years. And one of them jokers quit. Even after he saw miracles, people walking on water, blind healed, the sick healed, leprosy gone. Okay? Rose from the great grave and still didn't believe. So don't you worry about people believing in Karatbars. Worry about people believing in networking. Man, look, everybody's not going to believe. Okay? Don't worry about that. You get your belief level right. You feed your belief by being on the power call every day. You feed your belief by being on the freedom call. You feed your belief by associating with other believers. And you go get all the gold you can. All the coin you can. And then you tell everybody you can. And by the way, see, I'm going to tell you something. That's why I just said what? You can become a multi-millionaire and never recruit anybody. So then why would I go recruit people? Because you have a heart and concern for your fellow human being. When you know what I know, look, I work this thing till I pass out. I don't know how many hours a day I work. I work till I pass out. If I'm not on the phone talking about Karatbars, I'm asleep. I'm not watching TV. I'm not watching basketball. I'm not watching football. I'm talking to somebody about changing their life. Why? Because I'm under conviction about this thing. I feel guilty if I don't tell somebody. I don't care what they walk. I don't care what their background is. That's the beauty of Karatbars too. Karatbars don't care where you've been. Karatbars don't care about your past. Karatbars don't care if you've been married 5 times, married 3 times, not married at all. Don't care. That ID number don't care. When you sign up and they get an ID number, that multi-million-dollar software package you got for free, it responds to that ID number. When you qualify, it sends you the money. When you qualify for the long-term incentive, it sends you the incentive. When you qualify for the weekly commission, it sends you the weekly commissions. That's it. That's truth. And when you go back there and you get that coin, period. Okay, you now own that Karatbank coin. And when you understand all the things that entitles you to be a part of, that KBC coin, folks, look, it's the only cryptocurrency in the marketplace backed by gold. Okay, as my man's Crypto Steve said, our company is so far ahead of all this other crypto stuff out there. They're talking about what they're going to do. They're talking about what they're going to do one day, maybe in 2019. We can say what we have already done. We launched the coin in February, went through billions of dollars of coin in 90 days, some $12 billion of KBC. In 92 days, it was gone. And we hadn't even released it to the public yet. That was just gone. Okay? And then Mr. Harris said, and we're going to back it by gold. And then we came out and we did what? We announced and opened the first fully licensed cryptocurrency bank in the world, not in this country, in the world. These other companies say, oh man, you mean we can have a bank that do? Yes, in the world. We have the first fully licensed cryptocurrency bank in the world. You worried about Karatbars. Then Mr. Harold Sykes took one step further and said, wait, not only that, folks, guess what? We're going to have our own blockchain. So all these other folks, all these other companies, all these other exchanges, all these other cryptocurrencies going to be coming to our blockchain, Karatbars, to do transactions. And when they do transactions, we're not going to be like the existing banking system that exists around the world where a handful of fat cats take all the money and put it in their pocket. We're going to share transaction fees with all those affiliates around the world who are part of Karatbars International. I said, this man is something special. This man, Mr. Harold Sykes, is something special. You don't even know what you're dealing with, folks. You saw a little video clip, okay? That's incredible. He said, wait a minute. And we've also, guess what? Got a contract already, Sony Corporation. He said, I'm going to check out Karatbars. What are you going to check out Caraboss? Sony Corporation right now is manufacturing a crypto phone, the first crypto phone in the marketplace for Caraboss International. For us. You going to check out Caraboss? Do you think Sony checked out Caraboss when we went to their contract? Do you think Federal Express checked out Caraboss before we became their #1 customer, shipping pure 24-karat gold bullion, 999.9 all around the world? Do you think Federal Express checked us out? All our commissioners put on a privately issued gold MasterCard. Do you think MasterCard, that's their business to vet, to check? Do you think Caraboss already been checked out? So when I say Caraboss not on trial, I'm saying for all those guests on the phone who still wishy-washy thinking about it, no, Caraboss not on trial. You are on trial. What's your dream? What's the size of your dream? How bad do you want it? How hungry are you? That's the question. Caraboss not in question. Does networking work? This Caraboss for real? Is this some kind of scam? Man, get away from me that nonsense. I ain't got time for that foolish right now. I'm looking for somebody hungry, somebody got some faith, and somebody said, I'm stepping out on faith, I'm going for it. Where's the diving board? Let's go. Oh, by the way, on the way down, is there any water in the pool? That's what I'm looking for. Okay? You not ask any entrepreneur worth their salt. Did they have all the answers to their question before they launched their business? Before they gave that company $50,000 for that building? Before they bought $1.5 million to McDonald's? Did they have all the answers to all their questions? The answer is going to be no. They did not have the answer to every single question. You learn more after you get the business than you do while you got the business. You learn more after you get involved, after you sign up, after you get that franchise fee of $1 million. Say, oh, we didn't tell you, you got to buy all your milkshake equipment from us. Oh, we didn't tell you, you got to buy all your napkins for us. We're going to revoke your franchise. Oh, we didn't tell you, you got to buy all your soft drinks through us. We get a piece of it. We're going to tell you, oh, wait a minute, you got to put your property on our land. Oh, you don't own the property. You lease that property from us. We didn't tell you that. Here in Caraboss, you sign up for free. You got a free access for everything. We said free means free for real. People worrying about Caraboss. We should have millions of people getting this thing every single month. It's free. But they don't, because we have to overcome all that conditioning programming they got for the last 20 years of their life through education, through the school system, through indoctrination, by any means, because we're all being brainwashed all the time by something. Don't let anybody tell you not being conditioning. Okay? I've heard the word before. That networking thing is a cult. That networking thing, they want to get you in a cult. A cult. Man, if the NFL is not a cult, what is? Okay? Well, you want to call it a cult, because when you say cult, people think of something negative. Okay? That's what they're trying to imply. When you show commitment to anything, when you show a focused commitment to anything, man, you think those guys got in the NFL because they were lollygagging, they were playing around, they were dead serious. How you make it to the NFL? You dead serious from the time you were a child about football. You dead from the time you were about NBA. Look at Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods' dad had a golf club in his hand. He was 2 years old. The dude could barely walk, and he had a golf club in his hand. Those millions of fans who love golf, those millions of fans who crowd those stadiums everywhere, man, if that's not fanaticism, what is? Anything worthwhile is you got to make a commitment to. And when you do that commitment, when you're no longer lukewarm going through life, lukewarm, you look fanatical, okay? And you look strange because most people are not committed to anything. They just go through Monday through Friday, going through the motions. Monday through Friday, going through the motions. Monday through Friday, going through the motions. And all of a sudden, you want to step out that herd, and you find a focus, and you find a dream, and all of a sudden, that's all you want to talk about. That's all you want to talk about. Man, all you want to talk about that gold thing. Well, all you want to talk about is the freaking Green Bay Packers, dude. What is that doing for you? I'm talking about changing your life. I'm talking about changing your future. I'm talking about changing other people's future. And all you want to talk about is, let me tell you what the fantasy football league is. Oh, Lord, let me get off that. I like football. I like NBA basketball. But I don't like it above my family. I don't like it above my friends. I don't like it above humanity. People out there suffering and starving, trying to figure out how they're going to make it. Right now, there are people right there on their knees praying for an opportunity. They're praying for Caraboss, and they don't know what they're looking for. They're praying for an opportunity. I watch people every day liquidate their 401k to put some restaurant on the corner, to put some dry cleaners on the corner, to start some nickel-down mom-pop business that's going to pay them 50, 60 grand a year. When I think about the average McDonald's owner making $150,000 a year, okay, and they paid $1 million for the privilege to own a job, please, I get too cranked up. I didn't want to do this call. I've been so cranked right here, but I'm not the person to talk to right now. Because I'm serious in the move. I'm taking absolutely no prisoners. I'm being as polite as I possibly be, but I don't have time for foolishness. And I'm trying to tell you, I want you to get some backbone, some posture that says to be stay polite, stay professional. But I want you to look people straight in the eyes and say, hey, look, we got to cook you. I'm not trying. We got to cook you. I'm not trying to convince you. We're the best game in town. When it comes to cryptocurrency, as far as we're concerned, we're not the best game. We're the only game. Okay? We so far ahead of people like Crypto Steve said. Those other people in the crypto industry, they don't even know. They don't even know. It's like running a track meet, and you so far behind you can't even see the guy in first place. Well, we so far out there in the crypto space world, they don't even know we're in the game. We got 1 million plus ATM machines, okay, going to be in the marketplace inside of 24 months. Wow. Crypto phones going to be in the marketplace inside of 24 months. First licensed crypto bank out there in the marketplace, okay? And they opened a third bank here in November. We got incentive contest that said, hey, you want to come to Frankfurt, Germany and see the opening of the third bank that we have, the holding bank, gold bank. Oh, by the way, and for those of you who had enough faith 4 years ago to become a VIP exclusive, we're going to make you shareholders in the bank. Oh, and this is hindsight stuff. Now, what owner going to hindsight give away money to people who've already spent their money? And he goes in hindsight, said, oh, and by the way, for those of you who got a premium package and a premium pro package, we're going to make you shareholders in this new bank as well. We didn't ask for it. He just going to give it to us without us asking. We didn't need a union. We didn't fight for it. This man going to give it to us without us even asking. Look, he could have opened the bank and not even told us he opened the bank. He opened the bank and then said, if you got a premium or a pro package or you got a VIP exclusive, we're going to make you a shareholder in the bank. So there's mom and pa who weren't interested in networking, who weren't interested in building a business, okay, got them a premium package, got them a pro package, and now they're shareholders in a worldwide bank. You got to be kidding me. You talk about wealth transfer? This is it, folks. This is the ultimate wealth transfer. All these past talk about wealth transfer, they didn't have a vehicle to facilitate that. Well, we do. It's called Karatbars International. You watch for the first time, I'm telling you, get back with the person who shared this with you, and you get enrolled tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight. Every day you're not in, it costs you money. Now, I don't mean a little bit. I mean, it costs you millions. You can't see it because you haven't been to the mountaintop. You can't see it. Okay, you think it's some kind of mom pop thing. You look at the whole business by looking at the messenger. That's the biggest mistake you can ever make is by looking at the messenger. And a lot of us, I'm preaching to the core. I know. You're out there talking to folks. They looking at you. That's why we say get out of the way. Point them to the Real Money Info. Point them to your website. Get out of the way. Let them go see the information on their own because if you keep talking, they're looking at the information through you. They can't see how big this thing is. They can't see it. Okay? So what my point tonight is, go get you a multi-combo pack now. If you're free and if you just got signed up tonight, go get you a multi-combo pack now. Go get one. So go buy. Well, I don't have the money. Go buy it. Act like it's a life and death matter because as far as I'm concerned, for many people it is. You don't know that, but it is. For you have all the coin, all the Carrot Bank coin, all the KBC, all the KCB coin you can. It is a life and death matter. It is. You don't know that. I'm like a parent said, you don't know what I know. You haven't seen what I've seen. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, and I don't know what Mr. Harold Sykes knows, but I tell you what I do know. I know he knows something I don't know. He knows a lot of stuff I don't know. Because this man got the Midas touch it. Every single thing he's done has exploded. And every single change he's made in Karatbars has produced more money for the field than anything I've seen in my 35 years. I mean, that's just the truth. The truth. Okay? That's just the truth. Hey, Miss Tammy Morrison, good evening to you. One of the top producers of the whole world of Karatbars on the call. Good evening, Miss Tammy Morrison. Okay? I'm telling you just the flat out truth. You want to be free the next 6 to 12 months? Get busy, share this with everybody you possibly can, and you'll find yourself free. But you got to have that dream to be free. You got to want this thing, man. You can't be lukewarm about this. You can't be poking your toe in the water and telling everybody every now and then. Many of you heard Mr. Dr. Jeffrey Benoit, president of the National Action Network with Al Sharpton right there in Georgia this morning. What did he say? This man just got started. Without any real intense training, he's telling 25 to 30 people a day. Then we also got on the team Minister Jamil Muhammad, fired up, gold director in record time. In record time, just fired up. Then we got Brother Imam Akbar, just fired up, man. I'm talking nationwide influence, all on the national radio. So the radio program, my phone blew up. We're on the crest of momentum right now, folks, on a level I can't even begin. I'm trying to get you to see. Tell everybody you know. I didn't say sponsor right now. I said tell everyone you know You want everybody that's ever met you in your lifetime to know you in Karatbars. Because in the next 24 months, when this thing becomes a household where they start looking for people, you want them to be looking for you. They can't look for you if you've been a secret agent about this thing for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, or the last 2 weeks. I don't care if you got in last week. If you got in last week, by now you should have already told 100, 200 people you in Karatbars. Okay? We got some people on this freedom call every single week still having a road. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know what manifestation they're waiting for. Let me calm down, okay? I'm trying to tell you, folks, with all this technology, you can be a millionaire by choice. It's a decision. It's a quality decision, okay? Make up your mind that this is what you're going to do. And then go share. Don't try to convince anybody. Don't try to sell anybody. Share with everybody 18 years or older, 98.6, and breathing. And then tell them there's 2 things we do. We save a lot of gold, okay? And we get a lot of coin, cryptocurrency. Ask them, have you ever heard of Bitcoin? They're going to say yes, unless they've been on a rock. Unless they've been on a financial rock, they're going to say, yeah, I heard about that, but I don't know anything about it. You don't need to. Let me tell you about our coin, okay? And baby, believe me, it's on. We have so many people coming here spending $3 grand, $5 grand, $8 grand, $15,000. I don't know where to get the money from. We had one guy coming by 3 $15,000 packages. He said, very simple to me. He said, very simple, Tyrone. Based on that right there, I believe. He said, I believe. That's $15,000. That's $45,000 seems like a lot. But based on those numbers, that $45,000 is going to pay me back $600,000 in 9 months. It's not real because I'm not even going to touch it in 9 months. It do anything. That coin go to $1, $2, $3. He said, I just turned $50,000 into $2-3 million bucks. He said, whether it's true or not, where do you have the opportunity, the chance, the possibility? I'm not even saying just the hope. Forget about the guarantee. Mr. Sykes already given us a guarantee, but even without the guarantee, just the hope. Okay? Because you know your 401k not going to do it. Stock market not going to do it. Your annuity's not going to do it. And God's sake, we know the money in the bank's not going to do it. Where do you have the hope of turning a few $1,000s into hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, depending on your level of patience? And that's another thing where some of us mess up. We so messed up with instant gratification. We don't understand delayed gratification. Delay the gratification, the pleasures of now to have something you can have later on in the future. Okay? My wife and I thank God every single day that we were willing to pay the price. At 28 years old, we saw this industry. It made sense. And watch this now. This is the little truth, and I'm going to be done. I'm going to be done. Lord have mercy. I'm going to be done. Okay? We don't know why. And my only explanation for why we saw this thing, because we already had good jobs. Some people don't get what they call a good job, if there's such a thing, until they're 35, 40, 50 years old. Then they get excited because they said they finally got a good job. Well, I got what they call a good job right out of college. Right, I had a so-called good job. Valerie had a good job right away. So maybe that's why we was prepared at 28 when we saw this thing. And we thank God every day. Every day. I mean, I wake up, thank God, praise God, I'm here for another. Thank God I'm here. I'm here to share this dream and share it with other people. I thank God every day. At 20 years old, some guy stopped me and asked me that infamous question. Do you know anyone who'd like to make an extra $1,500 a month? He didn't talk about Rolls Royces getting free. He just talked about $1,500, and I said, yes, me. Because it gave me the shot to get more in the free enterprise system. A chance to get more. That's all I saw was a chance. He didn't know about getting rich. I saw that $1,500. I said, that's more. He said, part-time, I felt it was better than going to the disco. It was better than going to the club. It was better than working out. I could take that TV time and turn it into money. I said, man, I'm in. And when I got sold the dream of freedom, I said, whoa, you mean I can make enough money, quit my job, and not have a boss, and not have employees, and have no place to go, and I ain't got to shovel snow at 6 o'clock in the morning because I got to go over to the plantation? The job? You kidding me? I said, what did I sign? What I got to do? Well, you don't even know what we selling. Who cares, man? Is it legal? Yeah, it's legal. Is it more? Yes, more. Okay. Find out we selling soap, pantyhose, lipstick, man. I don't care. I'm in. Let's go. And then I thank God 5 years ago, my sponsor, Jim Morse, called and said, have you ever heard about Karatbars? And just so happened, I was sitting at my desk and I said, no. And I went Karatbars.com. And when it popped up, all I saw, well, I saw a 1 gram card, a 2.5 gram card, and a 5 gram card. And my mind went, wait a minute. Hey, Brother Frank Muhammad, assalamu alaikum. I said, man, I said, oh, Pastor Gaskin, I said, oh, man. I said, we got some here. Now, you know, the great Tyrone said, we got some here. Coming already been in business 3+ years. People like Tamara Morrison already out there making money like crazy. But, you know, I had to put my endorsement on it, you know. So, please. I mean, we'll be tripping, man, about ourselves. Yeah, I got to check something out. You see that brokers at church mouse got to check something out. Ain't got no money. I love. So, see, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. That's just a little personal rant. I shouldn't have said that. But the people sometimes that need this thing the most, they're the ones that give the most hassles. Anyway. But you think what a thin thread we getting this business on. Now, because I said yes, my wife said yes, my son said yes, we've literally helped hundreds of thousands of people get into the world of Karatbars and change their life. Please. And I've only got one invitation. One invitation. This is a divine appointment if you're here. If you've been fortunate enough that somebody's told you about Karatbars 2-3 times, man, God got a plan for you. You don't even understand. He's knocking you upside the head with a brick. I got one of them. I haven't got a text, a post, or email. Nobody's stopped me in the street. Nobody's giving me a CD. Nobody's told. I mean, I get 100 emails, opportunities a day, and not one of them talking about Karatbars. And I go, this is the best deal in town. What are they talking about? Okay. I got a stack. I keep a stack of gold on my desk. Why? Gold is an attractive wealth. It helps me keep, you know, it keeps the belief going. I love it. Keep a stack of gold. Okay? I mean, I try to keep a stack of gold around me all the time. Ooh, there's some more 5-gram cards. I mean, come on, folks. This is about $3,000 of gold, right? Oops, I shouldn't tell you that. My wife said, stop telling people that. People want to come rob you. I said, first you got to figure out where I live. Okay? I mean, I keep a stack of gold. Okay? There, look. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oops. I got carried away. See, I get too excited. That's the cash gold cards right there. That's right there. Should be the cash gold card. Look at that. Got some of them babies too, man. This stuff, I be playing with them sometimes. I sit there sometimes just play with them. Okay? People are like, is it real? Yeah, it's real. Okay? Yeah, it's real. Look at that. Look. Here's a stack of 1 gram. Yeah, it's real. Okay? Okay, that's an ounce of gold plus right in there. Okay? That's just play gold around the house. Okay? This is real as it gets. And this appreciating in value all the time. And then, wait a minute, it's more real than this. I mean, I know some of y'all say, I want some of that. You know? I mean, this is petty cash I keep in the house. Thank you, Karatbar. This just let petty cash keep hanging around. Look at that. I mean, it's real stuff. I mean, can you imagine? I don't know how it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's a couple grand. Just hanging around the house. You got stuff. Look, I got gold on the shelf, gold right here on the table. I mean, Karatbar's going to mess you up, man. Folks, go tell people. And keep telling people. And keep telling people with a sense of urgency. Now, let me cover the last thing. Miss Sheila Abraham, what time is it? Lord have mercy.
We've got 20 minutes to the top of the hour.
Okay, give me 5 more minutes. I want to cover something with you folks because this is what I was going to cover before I got carried away and started talking about whatever I talked about. I said tie best wide open tonight. Look, I said I make a talk all the time. I said the dream. Okay, here's a formula for success. Write this down, please. Write this down. Okay, not a new formula. The dream. Gotta have a dream, folks. I mean, and people take that so lightly. They're just like, I know what I want. No, somebody said, I just want to pay my bills. That's not a dream. And I blame myself on that because sometimes I can get caught up in the facts and figures and numbers. And I said, man, I don't want another car. And I don't want this. You know what I'm compromising. I just said, I'm getting old. I'm getting tired. Look, you know what? I have shifted gears. You talking to a born-again crazy man right now. That's who you talking to. Okay? I'm fired up, man. I went out, put out my Rob reports. I mean, I said, okay. I know some of you got some crazy pictures for me this morning. It's a Rob report. You got to get your copy. You know why? I know it sounds materialistic. That's okay. If you don't material things, that's okay. Find something that'll make you wake up 5 o'clock in the morning like I am right now. 5 o'clock, fired up every day, and I'm after this thing. And this is their special edition on watches. And I was taking pictures of watches, boats, and I was texting them out to people all this morning from 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I mean, I'm texting stuff out to folks, man. I'm texting pictures of jewelry out to people, to ladies saying, I think every queen should have this jewelry. I think every queen should have this beach house. I mean, I was texting stuff all this morning. I'm just texting stuff out to folks. I'm talking about Mr. Mike Delco like watches. So I text him about 5 different watches a day. Okay? Okay, and by the way, if you want to see your mail change, get your subscription to the Robb Report, and it's not $14. Around $120 to get your subscription to the Robb Report. Get your subscription. Okay, you want to see some different mail come to your house? Get your subscription to this magazine. It says luxury without compromise. So this is the lifestyle you're headed. When you find yourself with $5-10 million, I'm not saying you got to buy these things, but you got to find something that moves you, folks. You got to find something that inspires you. Well, you got to have a dream. And many times that dream needs to be something material. You say, well, my house is enough house. I got enough house. No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, I don't want a maid. You don't want a maid because you don't have enough money. Okay, you get yourself about $15-20 million. You'll have a maid. You want a line bed, and when you wake up, breakfast is already being served. Okay, you want to have a maid when you come downstairs and the house is immaculate from head to toe, and you didn't do it. Okay, you say you don't have a maid right now because you don't have the money. But you start dreaming big. We've got to dream big. We want to take this company to $1 billion a month in income, $1 billion a month in volume. We got to dream bigger. We the leaders of the field. We've got to get big aspirations. We can't say, well, I'm making 15 grand a month. I'm cool. Well, you are cool. Okay? And you're okay. But how many people can we help get to that 10, 15, 20,000 a month, 30,000 a month, 40,000 a month, $100,000 a month? Okay? And the only thing that's going to keep you moving is a bigger dream. Have you ever thought about owning a jet plane? I mean, literally, give it some thought to own your own jet plane. There's some people on this call where the next few years will own their own jet. Okay? My dream is to have a private jet with WBW on the wing, Jack. Okay? We fly into a city. We fly down to Jackson, Mississippi. They say, oh, that's the WW jet coming to Jackson, Mississippi now, picking up Miss Mary George Smith, Miss Cammy, Mr. Cammy Kissing, Mr. Glenn Perkins, Miss Diane Ship, picking them up. Oh, we got to shoot to Alabama, pick up Diane Ship. Okay? And Mr. Clears Cox, we got to pick them up. Oh, okay. Where you going out there? Well, we're going down to the private island. You know, Mr. Harold Sykes bought a private island. He flew us down there, so we're going. You know, he was going to send his jet over to pick us up. But I told Mr. Harold Sykes, Mr. Harold Sykes, I got my own jet, man. Thank you very much. We'll be down. We'll meet you down there. Can you dream that big? Where you going to stay? We're going to stay down on the private island, Mr. Delco, at the Delco Grand Hotel. Why? Because Mr. Delco bought a hotel down there. He built a hotel, so we built a hotel. We got the Delco Grand down there. How big is your dream? Okay? The dream plus belief. Do you believe? Plus work. You got to dream first, then you got to feed your belief, then you got to go to work. Okay, you got to go to work. 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 You got to work. This is no hard work. This is a piece of cake. And then after you go to work, what I said, dream plus belief plus work. Those two things, plus, times what? Times twos. What are the twos? The twos is everything in the Wealth Builders Worldwide arsenal. The Wealth Builders Worldwide page is a tool. Your upline is a tool. Your cross line is a tool. Everybody you edify is a tool. The CDs are tools. The books are tools. Okay? Everywhere I go, I got books. I'm always recommending books. Why? Because the books will develop you. Tools multiply everything you do. Okay? And you have got to have definite set goals. Look, wait a minute. This is my last thing I'm going to talk about. On my board right behind me, folks, okay, I got it so I can see it, okay, because see, my goals are too small. I realized my goals was, that's why I wasn't energized. I mean, I know somebody said, Taryn, you've been energized since we met you. That's your opinion. I know me, okay, I've been sick, okay, I wasn't feeling well, okay, but I'm back, baby, and you ain't seen this guy. This guy right here, you don't know, okay, this guy here, you may not want to know, I don't know. But this guy right here is focused. Okay, and I sit down, I'm reading, my book go? Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm reading Escape by Nick Single. I'm reading his book. And he talked about outrageous goals, audacious goals, and then goals that you make them public. So if you fail at them, to everybody know you failed. Most people want to set goals, want to tell about their dreams and goals. Why? Because they don't want to fail publicly. But when you tell people about your dreams and goals, it makes the public accountable. It makes you more energized because you don't want to fail publicly. If you got the right heart and right spirit, you do not want to fail publicly. So you start to so I've made it public. We're going after 200,000. We want to grow from a 50,000 person organization to 200,000 by April 1. who have 200,000 on this team. That means in the next 4.5 months. Why? Well, see, first ago, I said to go for 100,000. In my mind, I go, Tom, you can do that. That's no big deal. You know you're going to have 100,000 people. Come on, you already got the base laid up. You know you guys can go to 100,000. That don't require an engine. And when I wrote the goal, I wasn't excited about it. Some of you got goals that don't excite you at all. You got goals written down. You said, it'd be nice to buy a new refrigerator and get me another car. But you know, quite frankly, if you got a decent credit score, you can go buy you a new car and put it on credit. But can you pay cash for a car? That's a different thing. Can you go buy that Rolls Royce or that Bentley? Can you buy 3 of them? Can you buy your mother's car, your sister's car, your cousin's car? What's your dream? So when I said the number for 100,000, I didn't get excited. I was like, yeah, okay, that's a good goal. And as I'm reading this book, he said, write an outrageous goal, an audacious goal. I said, oh my God. I went back and rewrote. I said, well, you know what? And my spirit said 200,000. Go after 200,000. And when I wrote that, man, I'm telling you, folks, it was like somebody shot me up with adrenaline or something. I mean, every molecule in my body to the chin said, whoa. He reset the goals. 200,000 in 5 months? Well, he must be on something. 200,000. I said, shut up. That's the goal. Now let's figure out how to get it done. And that was Friday night last week. That was last Friday night, man, and I've been on fire ever since. Then I said, wait a minute, 200,000. And I said, okay, wait a minute, okay. That's 200,000 by then. Well, how many you going to have by 2020? January 1, 2020. Mine said 2 million. We're going to go from 50,000 to 200,000 to 2 million by next January of 2020. Man, I've been fired ever since. I'm getting 2-3 hours sleep, and I wake up and say, I got to go. I got stuff to do. Don't waste my time. I got stuff to do. And that's wait a minute. Well, how many gold directors? I said 100 plus gold director. Well, I said, wait, no, don't want gold directors because that's a selfish goal. You want 100 gold director elites. Why? Because you can't become a gold director elite until you help somebody on your team become a gold director. So it forces you to take your eye off yourself and put your eye on somebody else. So we're going to have 200,000 people in this team, 2 million by next year, and 100 plus gold director elites. That's the goal. And I'm making it public. And I'm going after it. And I encourage you. I hope you decide to run after with me. I won't be asleep. He said, what's the best time to call you, Mr. Best? I said, anytime. Why? Because all I do, if I don't answer the phone, that means I'm on the phone or I'm asleep. And I'll call you back. It's just that simple. I don't bowl. I don't hike. I don't play baseball. I don't hunt. I don't fish. I don't ski. I don't play. This is what I'm doing. For the next 18 months, let's go get this done in a major way. Thank you guys for dealing with me. I told you it's going to be wide open tonight. Mr. Lehman, let's open up this queue for a minute and take some comments or calls or questions. If you got a question and you want to know some truth, ask me. But if you don't want to know the truth, do not ask me tonight because I'll probably tell you. So if you don't want to know the truth, people call me and say, what's going on in my business? I know what's going on in your business. You're not doing it. What's wrong with my business? You're not following the system. What's wrong with my business? You're not following the map. What's wrong with my business? You're not doing what we ask you to do. What's wrong with my business? You're not committed. What's wrong with my business? You're doing it when you're convenient. What's wrong with my business? Okay, you are not listening. You're not plugged in. You plug in sometime. You're trying to do business convenient. We do a power call every single day. Oh, you're on a power call? No. Did you hear the power call this morning? No. Did you hear power yesterday? No. Great. That's what's wrong with your business. Are you promoting a power call to your team? No. Well, that's what's wrong with your business. Are your team listening to CDs? No. Well, that's what's wrong with your business. Are you reading books? No. Well, that's what's wrong with your business. Okay? Do you edify your upline? No. Well, that's what's wrong with your business. Do you edify your downline? No. Well, that's what's wrong with your business. Have you been to the last Let's Go weekend? Well, no. I don't need to know why I'm not the boss, but that's what's wrong with your business. Because you always got a reason for not doing the things that should be done. Period. There are no excuses. Okay? You can make them, but you make them to yourself because I'm not the boss. Tammy Moore's not the boss. Mike Delco's not the boss. You're the boss. And when you make an excuse, you're making an excuse to yourself, not to me. Okay? And the system don't care if you come to this function or not. The computer don't care if you function or not. It cares about production. But what we have found in our experience is that if you're not plugged in and coming to the function and plugged in and listening to CDs and reading books and working your team, edifying your team, and doing the things we talk about in the system, following the massive action plan, then you're not producing. Therefore, the system don't care. The system spits out the commission back out to an ID number. It don't care if you black, white, Jehovah's Witness, Muslim, Christian, Baptist, born again Christian, Holy Ghost, atheist, gay, straight, old, young. It don't care. And it does not care about your excuses or your valid reasons for not doing the things that should be done. Period. If you're not reading 10 to 15 minutes in a book every day, that's what's wrong with your business. Okay? If you're not prospecting 10 people like Dirk Zolman say, if you're not after 10 people a day, that's what's wrong with your business. I'm not saying you got to do 10. You only got to do 10 if you're trying to get free anytime soon. See, if this is a hobby for you and you're just like hanging around, man, don't forget everything I'm saying. I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to that person who can't stand their job. I'm talking to the person, man, this winter coming. I can't stand waking up in the morning. I'm talking to the person, I can't stand somebody dictating me when I can go to work, when I can sleep, when I can't sleep. I'm talking to the person, I can't stand having to call in sick. I don't feel good today. I got to call to another person to ask them what? Okay? I got a call today and said, if you're, look, let me share this with you. I got invited today to go on a tour. I'm not calling names. I don't want to drop any names because, anyway, I got invited today to be on a tour with an international acclaimed star. Okay, this person's concert, to be a part of them doing a nationwide tour. And the question was asked, do you have permission to do so? I said, hey, I'm a free black man in America. I can do it. It's my decision. I ain't got to ask nobody. Well, okay, I do have to ask Val. Okay. I said, but I ain't got to check with nobody. I got to check my schedule. Is it worth it to you? It was 12 years of part-time effort on my part, 5 and 6 nights a week to get free. It was not always pretty, but I'd do it all again. I'd do it again if it took 24 months. Let's open the line. The queue is open. I'm going to be quiet. Good evening. Welcome. I guess there's no question. I guess we're finished.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Best. Good evening, Glenn Perkins, Jackson, Mississippi. Sir, I am enjoying the call tonight as usual. I fell off sleep, Mr. Best, and I woke up right at 9 o'clock, texted out the wrong number. I said, Lord, let me text out the right number to the right people and everybody. But anyway, have a great night. Thank you for everything. Glenn Perkins out.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Perkins. Look, Mr. Perkins, I done that so many times, it's embarrassing. I have people text me back and say, you sound the wrong number again, Tyrone. You sound the wrong number again, Tyrone. Okay, I said, I'm doing the best I can. I was fresh tonight. I had a good 3-hour nap from about 4 o'clock to 6:30 tonight, man. I'm wide open. So thank you, Mr. Perkins. Next call in queue, you live. Next call in queue, you live.
Good evening, Mr. Bass. It's Jarrell Quarterman.
Good evening, Miss Quarterman.
You know you're on fire. You are on fire. Love you, Mr. Bass. You're the best, man.
Hey, well, love you back, and thank you very much.
I'm a free black man in America. Oh, I love it. Love you.
Hey, love you too. Look, and I don't mean to make things sound so ethnic all the time, but sometimes there's just a part. I have to remind people and have to remind folks sometimes. I'm a free black man in America. Okay, whatever that means. I know what it means, but somebody said he always got to bring up race. I don't always got to bring up race. Okay, I love people, man. I love people. Period. I don't know what they are. Okay, I ain't got no time for that nonsense because I know that's not what it's all about. Okay, the banker don't care about what your race is. Banker care about your financial statement. I know that. They can tell you they care about race. They care about your financial statement. And oppression type happens to us all, regardless of our ethnic background. Next call in queue, you are live.
Good evening, Mr. Best. This is Sharon and Ronald calling out of Atlanta. Mr. Best, we love you so. Thank you so much for keeping us fired up. Thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Hey, thank you guys. And thank you guys for plugging in, staying in, and fighting what I call the good fight. Okay, because sometimes you wonder, what is wrong? There's nothing wrong with people, and there's anything wrong with you. Some people dream and some people don't. Well, we're connecting people with a dream. We're connecting people who buy into the cause. When you find those who love the cause, man, look, like Brother Jamil Muhammad, love the cause. When I met Brother Iman Akmal, I could tell he loved the cause. When I met Brother Ernest Sutton, somehow we connect, he loved the cause. You find people who love the cause, man, it does. Not just the money, it's the cause. We're helping to change people's lives. That's a whole nother level of commitment because the money's going to come. You do the work and share with people, the money's going to come. So anyway, hey, thank you for your commitment and for being here. Next caller, please.
Best, you are the man. Keep up the great work, inspiring us, and thank you for that book. I'm going to add it to my book list.
Hey,
Have
thank
a good
you.
night.
Thank you. That book's blowing my mind. I got 2 books I think that do what I call, see, we've been conditioned to be employees, right? We've been conditioned. I mean, you see that video we played during the live presentation. And thank you guys for playing that video, because I think that video does a great job of letting people understand how we've been conditioned to be employees. And there's only 2 books I've ever read, all the 1,000 books I've read, that unlocks that better than anything I've ever read. And one is, of course, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. See, I believe if you haven't read that, you got to go get a copy of that book, because it unlocks that conditioning where you say education, education, education. It just unlocks that thing. And then this book right here also does such a great job of helping a person make that shift from thinking like an employee who has to be taken care of. Employee has to do something. Employee has to tell people when to get up, when to go to sleep, when to come to work, all that nonsense. That book right there sort of delves into, do you have the mentality, the mindset to be an entrepreneur? Okay? Because it takes an independent streak to want to run your own show. It really does. Okay? And networking gives us the opportunity to run our own show, to be our own person. Okay? To work 18 hours a day if you want to, next 5 years if that's what you want to do, or to work till you get your income at 10. Nobody says you got to want $1 million. Maybe you just want to make $5 grand a month and be free. Okay? Maybe you just want to make 10 grand a month and be free. That's it. And you happy with that? That's it. You ain't got to be like me. I love what I do. This is my play. This is what I do for fun. I network for fun. If you gave me a choice right now, I swear to God, you may think I'm kidding, folks. If you call me right now and say, Tyron, we got tickets to the Super Bowl, or you can go do a seminar, I'd rather go to the seminar. Okay? On Karatbars. I mean, that's just me. Okay? So, Tyron, we got tickets to the NBA. Look, I turned down tickets to the NBA Final in 1989. Had literally courtside seats to the NBA Finals between Detroit and the Lakers. I'm living in Los Angeles. I said, man, I got a meeting tonight. I can't go. They said, you got a what? What's more important than the NBA Finals? I said, my freedom, Jack. I got a meeting. I got to go. Free tickets, 2 for me and Val. So, man, and I did not go. And, and by the way, and there was no one at the meeting. I still won't mad. I said, well, I did what I had to do. I let the universe worry about that. I'm done. Next call in queue, man. Don't get me started. Next call in queue.
Good evening, Mr. Dove. This is Earldrina Myers Brown from Sanford, and I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do. I really enjoy the power calls. I've been a part of Karatbars now for 3 months tomorrow. And I'm just so thankful and grateful for all of the information and the tools and just all of the good stuff that I'm getting from Karatbars. And I've been saying for about 2 years now that by the time I hit 45, I'm going to be free. Not going to have to work on the plantation. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 42. And I am taking the steps now to be free, completely free. By the time I hit 45, I know now how I'm going to do it. And I just want to say thank you for all that you do.
Hey, thank you. And that's the point right there. You set that goal, and you set that goal, you make that decision, and that's when all the sources, powers, everything start helping and push you towards that goal. And you start writing the goal all around your house, set a date on it, man, and you'll be surprised the things that will happen in your life over the next 3 years. So thank you. I thank you. I appreciate that. I mean it, okay? Next call in queue, you live.
This is Ernest Sutton in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Good evening, everybody, and good evening, Mr. Bass.
Good evening, Mr. Sutton.
Yes, sir. We just got back from Baltimore seeing our daughter. She's doing well. But I want to tell you that while I was seeing her, we were doing Karatbars. My wife's birthday was the 13th. And for her birthday present, I gave her a VIP package. I just want to say, this gentleman that I'm going to say ministering to us tonight, that's what it is, because all of us have some needs, and they're centered around financial needs. And Mr. Best has just been a blessing to my family and me. We're excited about the opportunity we have to be mentored by someone the caliber of Mr. Best. Mr. Best is going to be coming to Elizabeth Friday coming at 7 o'clock, and I cannot wait. I'm excited about it. People are excited about it. And let me tell you, all of us need to be excited about this great man that God has placed in our path so that we can become free. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm fired up and ready to go. And as I told Mr. Best yesterday, our family's mantra is let's go. And that's what I feel about Karatbars. Guys, let's go, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Again, thank you, Mr. Best.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Sutton, by the way. And everybody, congrats to Mr. Sutton. He just got in, and he's a VIP, and his wife's a VIP. And like yesterday was her birthday, and so yeah, I'm going out and host a meeting. He talked to me into coming out and doing a meeting, and everybody who know me know, you got him to come out and do a meeting. I don't really do a lot of them, but I said, look, I'm going to come do this meeting because he's on fire. He's talking to her. He's taking that massive action we talk about. When you get started, take massive action. Well, he's in massive action mode, okay? And the meeting will be in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. That's Elizabeth City, North Carolina, folks. I'm getting a lot of people on the screen wondering where the meeting is. Mr. Sutton, he and his wife, Valeria, are hosting that meeting. And Go-Director, Mr. Wesley Thompson's coming down there as well. And so, man, it's incredible. And by the way, I want to encourage everybody, go back and listen to the power call from this morning. Miss Sherry and Willie Brown put on a power call this morning. That we got so many things that's going on that just help you out. So thank you, Mr. Sutton. Next call in queue. We're going to be finished in a couple minutes. Next call in queue. You're live.
Oh, greetings, Marie Antoinette Stafford, Mr. Best. Glad to have us as well. Marie Antoinette Stafford in Athens. You blew the lid off the bottle this evening. We've been conditioned in every way, some kind of way, just like you said. It was some kind of way, something. And you answered my questions about, do you have the independence to be your own business owner, and that's very acceptable to me. Bless you. You have a blessed evening, you and your wife, and stay strong, and I appreciate you and love you so much. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I think what you're saying, because like I said, we got a big task ahead of us, man. To whom much is given, much is required, much is expected. So next call in queue, you're live.
Good evening, Mr. Best. Virginia Sandown in Dallas, Texas.
Good evening.
I'm so excited about this cryptocurrency and the whole Karatbars program. I am just, my mind is just going 100 miles an hour. Everything's changing so fast. Thank you guys for keeping us up to date and answering questions. And I have a quick question on the Karat Gold Coin website. It's asking us to enter personal data. That's okay to do, correct?
Wait. I'm not sure. Okay, what I mean, because you already have your data. What you mean, like the karatgold.sg site?
It's the karatgold.io, where it's showing your tokens on the dashboard.
I can't tell you. I would say proceed with caution. Don't do anything just yet. Okay, we got to do some more research on there. I don't know. I don't know if Ms. Sheila Abram had that, but I don't know why they would be asking.
Yes. No, Mr. Best, you do have to re-upload your personal data, but I would actually wait until corporate sends an email or they make an announcement in our back office that we need to do it, because when you upload your photos, there's some specific requirements to the photo that a lot of people don't have. So you don't need to do it yet. You're fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Best.
Thank you, and thank you, Miss Abram. See, guys, I tell you, I said a lot of stuff I don't know. I'm the worst at the details on some of this stuff. If I got to sit down with Miss Abram sometime over the next week or so before I go to Germany and check everything. I haven't even looked in my back office at the coin since May. Okay? I'm scared to go back there. I'm scared somebody might track me, follow me back there, and snatch my coin, man. I'm so paranoid. Okay, I said, if I don't open it up, they can't get it. So anyway, I'll tell you, Ms. Sheila, what time is it? Can we take two more?
Two more.
All right. Next call in queue. We're almost done here.
Oh, Mr. Benson. It's Mary Jordan Smith, Jackson, Mississippi.
Mary Jordan Smith, and congratulations again on your rank advancement.
poor as I want to be. And I'm going to keep on striving until I reach where I want to be. I am committed. I am focused. Have a good night. Let's go, team.
All right, good night.
I'm out.
Good night. Thank you, Miss Mary Jordan Smith. Okay. And thanks to all the folks on the live stream, Tommy Litch, Rachel Rideout, Miss Rachel Rideout, Ride Out to Success. Next call in queue.
Yes, sir, Mr. Best. This is Mr. Akbar, and I'm calling you from Washington, D.C. And we want to thank you for opening the door that leads to the streets that go into the superhighway for freedom. And we're talking financial freedom, but in so many other ways. We thank you here in Washington, D.C. and building the business. And just one question on the big question. What is the best way to get the new person on board that wants to take a look at that Bitcoin and then the competitive idea that it's one of the best out there? A little bit of explanation on that, and that's my question for tonight. And
Yep.
thank you again, Mr. Tyrone Best.
Yep. To send them to therealmoney.info. To send them to that link, so no matter who it is, no matter what they're asking, even if they just say they're just interested in crypto, I send them to therealmoney.info. I don't change the system. I try to keep it real simple for them because they say I'm interested in crypto, and then they see the whole program. They can watch as many videos as they want to, but it will bring them up to speed. And then maybe 6 hours later or 12 hours later or the next day, I send them something else on that thing. If they say, all I want to see is about this crypto, I send them another little video about crypto. But everything starts with therealmoney.info. That's what I do. Everything starts right there. No matter what they say to me, I want them to go to therealmoney.info. And I say, watch the videos, especially video number 2. Okay? And then they'll go there and they say, oh, they'll start watching all the stuff. Okay? And that's Brother Imam Akbar, folks. And either one, I did the radio show with the other night. And we're having a ball. And we plan on a grassroots level, taking this thing all around the country, if not all around the world. So all these things going to benefit everybody. Because everybody's success builds everybody's success. So, Brother Akbar, thank you for being on the call.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And also, we will forward that book to you as well, sir. It's a great opportunity.
All right. Appreciate that. All right. Thank you very much.
If I could.
Yes, sir. Look, please, Mr. Michael Delco himself, magnificent Mike Delco, folks. You take your time and say whatever you want to say, Mr. Delco, because I'm going to tell you something, folks.
Thank you for that, Mr. Besson. It's been an amazing call, so thank you for your leadership. 2 things. One, I had a business partner. He called me because he was frustrated he couldn't find his coins. I'm going to help him do that, but I was telling him I'm on your call. I didn't tell him to get on the call because I don't want to push people to do what's not in their will to do. But the most important thing was that he should be on this call tonight because it builds your belief. We were able to find his coins, but if you're not on this call, you're missing a vital aspect of building your business. And that was for free. Okay? So the second thing is, those of you that understand therealmoney.info, you should go and watch the videos yourself at least once a week. Because, number one, we keep the videos updated and in compliance based on what corporate wants us to be showing. Number 2, it fires you up. It gives you supreme confidence when you share it with your prospects if you know what's on it yourself. If you don't know what's on it, you do kind of look around and say, well, what's the best video to send people? It's therealmoney.info. Video number 1 talks about the crypto. All right, that's vital. It's got a little overview in it, so we're always thinking way ahead. So just send them to therealmoney.info. You don't have to switch up. When the image movie is completed and back out in the field, Wealth Builders is going to be among the first people to get it. Why? Because we have 3 members of Wealth Builders on the advisory board. So we always have the latest and the greatest. Make sure you look at therealmoney.info at least once a week, just to keep yourself focused on what's going on with presentation. Back to you, Mr. Best. Great call.
Hey, thank you for that, Mr. Delco. I'm going to tell you, hey, look, yesterday I had a person told me they sent me a video that they give to all their new people. Got nothing to do with the system. You know what I said? Great. Okay, because I said, the person been in business 3 years. They not listening. See, so folks, I'm telling you, Mr. Delco got in the business and in 103 days quit his job. Success leaves clues. Do what people who have done before you. Okay, we got enough free people in the world of Wealth Builders right now for you to say, they must know something. They must be doing something right. Not everything right. We're not perfect. I'm not saying that. But, man, we might know a little bit more than you know if you've been in a week. Okay? A little bit more than you know if you've been in a week and we've been doing it for 5 years. Okay? And you haven't seen anything yet. Because I'm telling you, we're going from 50,000 to 200,000. Okay? And when you talk to your friends, tell them, look, this organization I got is going to 50,000 to 200,000. It got to 50,000 without you. It'll go to 200,000 without you. You decide what you want to do. But as my man Isaac Matias says, you get in today, you're number 1. You get in next week, you're number 50. It's your choice. Okay? It's your choice. Okay? Get in today, folks. Anything else, Ms. Sheila Abram?
Yes, Mr. Best. I want to, back to what the last caller was saying. He says, Mr. Best, where do we send people so that they could learn about that Bitcoin we have? Let's look at our terminology and understand the coin we have. We don't have Bitcoin. So there's no place we're going to send them that's going to teach them about Bitcoin. We have our KBC coin, which is our Karat Gold coin, and we have in the ICO, the KCB, which is the Karat Coin Bank coin. So sometimes we might say the word Bitcoin, but that's only when we're talking to people and we say, hey, have you heard about Bitcoin? Well, our coin, and if they say yes, then you're going to love this because our coin is backed by physical gold. But our coin is not Bitcoin. So back to you, Mr. Best.
Thank you. So I didn't even catch that. I didn't even catch it. So thank you. That's mean got to still work on my listening skills. Got to work on the listening skills all the time. So thank you very much. Look, folks, 2 things real quick. Tomorrow, of course, the power call. We got all the meetings. Go to Wealth Builders Worldwide or mywbw.net. Thank you, Mr. Berger. Thank all the moderators for things they're doing. All the information is right there at the site. Everything at your fingertips. And by the way, Miss Sheila Abram put out a tremendous video yesterday on her $1 million summit. It's going to take place this summer. Hey, it's for leaders only. It's not for everybody. To everybody feels no obligation, pressure to be there. But it's for me. Look, it's a millionaire mindset only. And it's going to be incredible. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough going to be there as our guest speaker, man. It's going to be incredible. I'm going to be there. Miss Sheila Abram's going to be there. And we're going to cruise the Pacific on that boat. That boat's lovely, Miss Abram. And by the way, right behind you on that boat, I mean, when you start the video, you guys probably never noticed, you shot the video, and right behind you on the next boat, next yacht over, is the word dream.
Yes.
Okay, I saw it. I said, man, this stuff is coming together. This is so crazy. Okay, by the way, and we got our Let's Go weekend. If you haven't already got your ticket for Let's Go weekend, get them. Because this time we said sold out. When Mr. Delco said all the tickets are sold out, it's going to be, because they are watching us. See, last time they realized we packed that one room, the Fire Marshal game, said, just shut it down. Shut it down. They know at some point. So I'm telling you, Mr. Delco said all the tickets are gone. They're going to be gone. And I don't know what accommodation we'll have to make, but I'm telling you right now, get your ticket, man, for Let's Go weekend, April 12th and 13th. It's going to be wide open, okay? Find a meeting taking place in your local area, get to it. And if you don't have a meeting in your local area, guess what you can do? Start one yourself. God bless. Thank everybody for being on the call and for being on the live stream. I think I said all I want to say tonight. I'm not going to have an after-hour party. I'm going to call it a night. Everybody, appreciate you. Dream big, and don't let anybody steal your dream. Good night.
Q&A session is over.